What's up everybody, my name is Zephyr the Jester, and on the comment section of my last video, I got a request, and that request was to make a video on the mods that I personally use, and the load order that they're put in, like, the order that they're put in to make sure that they work smoothly. So, I went ahead and I made my best Skyrim that I would normally play in, and this is a PS4 playthrough, so it looks very nice, I love it. Personally, this is the best I could get it to look, so I'm going to be showing you how you can do this. Keep in mind that this is also without bugs, crashes, or frame rate dropping. So you can have your PS4 playthrough look like a PC playthrough and play completely fine. So, without further ado, let's get right into it.
First I thought I'd miss one.
Always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
What are you doing here?
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire's what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim. Stay sharp.
Okay.
I really miss traveling like this. Walking the
Did anybody invite this guy?
No! Keep an eye out for Stormcloak spies.
Oh. The patrol. Alright, see you later, Imperials. What do you know? What do you think about that?
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard.
Anyways, this is what my Whiterun looks like. We walk right in here and we get a good look at a mod called Civil War Border Camps. And this mod adds Civil War border camps at the border of every hold. It'll put stationary guards, places like here. They'll be walking around outside, and usually at nighttime they're nowhere to be seen. But this also goes really well with a mod called Civil War Patrols, because as you just saw, the Imperials, since they are usually around this area, they just walked right through here without any problems. But if there was a Stormcloak patrol, which is usually actually uncommon because the Stormcloak patrols are usually somewhere up here, up in the snowy areas. But if there was a Stormcloak patrol, they would be attacked here. They're not allowed to be here because this is an Imperial hold. And vice versa. So that right there is Civil War border camps. And now we look at the next mod, which is right here, called Civil War Refugees. And what this does is it adds a bunch of refugees fleeing from different holds to other holds to avoid the Civil War. This guy's probably, yeah. They don't have any specific dialogue, they don't have any special dialogue. They just chill on the outskirts of the city. And mainly because most cities don't have enough storage or housing for people to live, so they'll just camp outside.
Yes?
And they also come with shady individuals, and they act as fences, and they will buy stolen goods. So that's pretty cool. That's something I noticed right away. Is I'm like, this guy looks a little bit different than the average NPC.
Good evening.
What'll you give me for these? That makes no sense. What will you give me for these? You guys have probably been screaming your heads off at me for not telling you what this is. But the next mod is called Fortified Whiterun, and it completely replenishes the walls and it makes everything higher. It makes everything look more secure. You'll see Whiterun guards walking around up there and walking around in their normal places where they're supposed to go. And this mod, really, that's all it does. That's really all it does. No, this will not conflict with the Civil War. If you're a Stormcloak and you want to use this mod, then go right ahead because you won't have any issues. The next mod is called Brown Whiterun. This is a very simple, oh my god.
Lead on, I'm behind you. Let's tread softly.
It's all right.
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling this summer.
Yeah, you guys are talking a lot, huh? What do you want? Stop pushing me. brown Whiterun completely overhauls the textures and the colors of Whiterun. All it really does is it makes everything more brown, darker colors. There's not really a lot of vibrant, in-your-face brightness, and that's what I like about it. It makes everything a lot more realistic, especially when you think about the medieval times. There wasn't really a lot of pinks, light blues, not really many like neon greens. It was really just houses made out of wood that you cut down. Shut up! That's what I thought.
Until next time.
The next mod is called City Trees, and I think it's perfect for this type of playthrough because it adds trees to every major city, every town, and that's really it. But I like how strategically they're placed because it doesn't have any clipping issues. Like, it's not going to clip through buildings. It's not too close to any areas that would be like important. You know what I mean? Who are you? Alright, you know what? You're a wolf. You're following me now. Welcome the new member, guys. The next mod is called Julia's Dirt Replacer. And what happened here? I have reviewed this mod before, but I want to take a little bit of where is the Whiterun guard? Oh yeah, he sees it. He's messed up. Move, Cicero.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damn shopkeepers. I have a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use more healers.
Awesome. He's alive. And I love the Whiterun guards. The Whiterun guards are the only guards that treat you like real humans, and I like that. So that's why I have a Whiterun guard following me around.
Now I know who you are. I know your business. Just please. Good folk will go to here. Mostly.
Julia's Dirt Replacer overhauls the roads, the dirt, the ground, everything about that. It makes everything, it makes it look a lot better, you know. This is, I can't even really say anything because I'm showing you and it's hard to talk and move at the same time. It's kind of hard to multitask, but this is what it looks like. It's just good. I mean, I don't see how anybody could dislike this, especially because it's a PS4 mod and this just completely changes everything. It's a game changer for sure. And it's not just Whiterun that it does this to, it does this all outside. You probably saw in the intro how good the floors looked. And that is Julia's Dirt Replacer. So that is all the mods that I use for the Whiterun area. So now, let's go show you where you should put these in the load order. Alright, so here's how your load order should look for this type of Whiterun. Your graphics mod, graphics overhauled, you should have that all the way at the top unless you have the US Patch Edition for Skyrim. The USSE Patch Edition is the only mod that will ever go above any Skyrim graphics overhaul. The next mod you're going to have below the graphics mod is the Overhaul. Now the overhauls are going to change everything on the inside of the city, not particularly the outside of the city. So you want to have that right below the graphics mod, just to ensure that it doesn't overhaul and overhaul, and that will cause clipping issues and everything else, etc. So make sure you have Skyrim graphics mod at the top and an overhaul at the bottom. Now for the outside, you're gonna have the fortified city right below the fortified Whiterun mod is gonna go right below the overhaul. So on the left here, you're gonna see how it should be ordered, followed by any other mods retaining to the outside. So I would say put the Civil War border camp, then you put the Civil War refugees, and then all the way at the bottom, no matter where or what you have above it, the Julia's Dirt Replacer should be all the way at the bottom of your load order. just make sure that it's all the way at the bottom. Doesn't matter what else is above it. It's got to be all the way at the bottom to assure that it doesn't clip, it doesn't destroy your ground, it doesn't cause bugs, frame rate dropping, and everything else like that. So there you go. That's what your mod or your load order should look like. And as always, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.